Konnichiwa, Mina Sakura. You're watching Pocket Cast. Today's 10-minute first-person video is going to be on a PS3 collection. And that is Assassin's Creed, the Americans Collection. Featured game is going to be Assassin's Creed 3. And I'm really excited to give this one a try. This will be my first time trying out Assassin's Creed 3. So I have not played this one, but since I played Liberation, I have played within the universe, or in the years of that, I guess, is how you put it. So I'm actually really excited to give this one a try. I'd like to mention that if you use this version of the game, it is install only. So our digital copy, disc to digital copy, basically. So it's 11 gigs to install it this way. When the original game, I think, was like 5 gigs. So just make sure to have the room ready. Alright, as always, 10 minutes to play the game. First time playing the game, a version of, and I can't skip anything. Look at the timer started. Timer's been started, and away we go. Single player, yes, please. Oh. Oh, so, okay, I guess that it's just separate. Okay. Yes, please. The end of the world. Desmond, his son. Okay. Oh. I'm learning a lot about Desmond. That's pretty cool. Okay. The Templar. He has seen the truth. Okay. How history really happened. Okay. Something even more dangerous than the Templars? Okay. Huh. Okay. Another ancestor. Okay. We hope. Twelve, 12, 12. Okay. All right. Okay, so they're the ones who made the piece of the Eden. Okay. Hello, Desmond. And he's brought us to the end. Okay. I was not expecting this. I was expecting us more doing something else. Okay. Huh. We found a cave. I'm so confused, but okay. Alright, we're going into a dark cave. And I'm the only one that has a light. Oh, that's convenient. And nobody happened to wonder what this hole was in the wall this whole time? Okay. Now, we lock down this extremely long... Okay, maybe not. What the? Okay. Thank you for skipping ahead. Whoa! Okay. Keeps on changing. Whoa! Okay, I can survive that today. Oh, should I look to see if they're going to fall down? Oh, they didn't follow me. And I lost my light. Okay, now I can actually run. What the heck? It's unanimous. Ooh. Okay. You really wanted me to want to hurry up and get to this game, apparently. We're finding a key. That is so weird. Why is his voice not being subtitled? Okay, let's do some easy tutorials, which I don't really mind when they're just like this. Oh. Stupid timer. Okay, wow. See, the only problem about doing 10-minute first impression videos when you haven't even finished a game is the fact that you learn a little bit more about what you're going to learn about in the previous games. So there is a downside to doing this, but it's so much fun, you know, to give them a try. That way, when it becomes time that I do it, I've already done the 10-minute first impression video, and I can go directly into, well, playing the game. And so, yeah. But, wow, what a really nice start. And I can see how, my personal opinion, I think it was brilliant how they did that. They're like, okay, here's this character. He's very important. Here's a couple other characters that or a couple other ancestors he gets to play as. Isn't this amazing? Isn't this fantastic? And then, you know, this and that, adding a couple more things in, but they're not giving away too much to where they don't spoil anything, in my opinion. To not to the point where you're just like, oh, well, I don't need to play the other games now. You know, my opinion, I think that was a great start to where if this was the first one you picked up, like, oh, let's give it a try. And then you're seeing all that, it's like, crap. I need to go back and play the rest of them. You know, that's how I feel about it. And I love that. I really do. Because when it is a game series, and when you can just go ahead and start playing and, you know, part 2 or part 3 or whatever, and it doesn't have anything to do with the first game, it's okay. I don't mind those. But having the opportunity to kind of be like, oh, well, you really want to know the backstory? Go play the first game. And it's like, crap, why? Type thing. And I don't mind those either, so I'm really excited. This was a nice opening. They let you get into a tutorial. I think we were at the last minute mark basically when we got into tutorial of how to, you know, do the assassin controls. We didn't get very far, but it was nice, and then you're already getting into it within the first 10 minutes, and I like that for what they're doing with that. So that makes me really happy, and I'm excited to see that they're not just going, oh, go ahead and start playing your assassin. No, they don't do that one in this one. They like to tempt you with story. Like, oh, well, you want to know what happened with this? Here's what little will tell you. Go play the other games. Like, so I like how they did that. I personally like that. That makes me really want to go back and play them now, which I will. So I'm happy about that. Not bad. I guess that's a good question. Is with sequels or prequels, you know, the series, do you prefer games that you absolutely have to play the first game in the series? Or do you prefer series where each game will reference the previous games, but you can still play it without having to have played the first game? Like I was saying, I don't mind it one bit. I have several games that I went and I played that I played the second game, and they give very little information. It's more like they give references to the first game, but it's more like a background story towards like, oh, well, this happened, and the characters will be talking about experiences from the last game, but they won't give a huge. No, it's not like you absolutely have to go and play that game. It's just more of a, hey. So, guys, now that we're over here, should we maybe talk about the guy that we beat? Now that we're at this point, it's been like 5 years, hasn't it? And then they'll just kind of casually talk about it, but you don't sit there and go like, you don't have every detail to where it spoils it for you. And then you have other games that you absolutely have to play the first games before you can understand what's even going on in the second game, because there's just so much that you're just kind of like, okay, type thing, to where it just leaves you wondering. So it's either or, and I've played multiple different ones, but I have to say, if it's a series that is heavily on story, like this one, there's this one, Mass Effect, definitely, regardless of how you guys feel about the ending. I know I've heard a lot, but games like those that your character develops throughout the games, and then you get to go and play the second game where you start off at the very end of the game and continue. It's a pleasure to play it, and I do find them extremely fun because they get you like nostalgic, like one of my favorite series to watch, guilty pleasure, is Harry Potter. I don't like going like, oh, I'm gonna watch this movie. I literally will restart the entire series from the first movie and watch it from there, just because it's a really good way how they do it. Lord of the Rings is another good one that I can mention. And Back to the Future, another good one. And that's what makes it nice, is that you can watch these, but it's always better to watch them in order because there's so much. It just makes it better, in my opinion. Unlike you can go and watch Indiana Jones, and you can watch it in any order because it doesn't matter. Or you can watch James Bond in any order, it doesn't matter. It doesn't ruin it, it's just when you have those, it's like you have to watch it in order because it just adds that much more to it. It just makes it a little bit better. So it's not I go out of my way to find these series, but it's at times I do enjoy having something you need to start at one and finish at the end, because there's just sometimes they add so much in there, it makes it worth it. And I do love it when they're able to make prequels that fill in gaps, even if we don't want them to fill in gaps, because I've played a couple, which but when they fill it in nicely and then it continues, then you can go on to the next game. You're like, oh, well, now this makes sense why this is going on. You just get to enjoy it. So I hope that makes sense, because I'm very open about my games. So, but yeah, the opportunity to do things like this make me really excited, because then it drives me to want to finish all of them, to have fun while doing it. Let me know in the comments below, what about your opinion is about those. And if there's any series that you'd like to mention, let me know, and I will definitely check it out if I'm able to. Thank you guys for watching. This is T. Sakura saying ciao and sayonara.